Alrighty, and today we are going to open the Magical Mystery Bead Box for September 2022 and make a pair of earrings, I think. So first of all, our encouraging word for today is be positive, patient, and persistent. Alright, so Magical Mystery Bead Box, it is a monthly beading subscription service from Jesse James Beads, and there's always so much beautiful goodness in here, so let's just open this up and see what we've got. I will link it in the description box below if you're interested in subscribing. This is Autumn Flight, celebrating the magical journey of our monarchs and moths. Do you seek the sun or follow the moon? Ooh, that sounds intriguing. Okay, what's inside? So we'll go through this here in just a second. There's a design challenge. You can enter for a chance to win a $50 Jesse James Beads gift card. The winner will be, the deadline to enter is November 1st, and the winner will be selected on November 3rd. So if you're interested in doing that, you need to upload your creation, post a piece of jewelry or other beaded creation using the hashtags Magical Mystery Bead Box and Jesse James Beads for a chance to win. So let's check out what's in here. So I'm going to set this right here because it's my little guide to, this right here is your little guide to what's in this thing. So we've got a Monarch Morning Bead Mix. That looks like this. Let's check it out. See what we got. Where's my scissors? Always like to open these up so you can see the beads that come in them. So this is Monarch Morning. There's so much goodness in here. I love these white beads. I think these are so beautiful. Oh my goodness, look how pretty. They're like those are like a lamp worked or a Murano. And they're faceted. Beautiful. Then we've got some black in here, which is cool. These are some rhinestone rondelles. Ooh, I love those. We've got these teardrop findings. I think this is what we're going to use to make our earrings today, possibly. Some bead frames. Look, here's a bead in the frame, so you can see exactly how that works. But he does come out. He's not supposed to be in there. He will come out, but I'll have to work on him. There he went out. We've got some beautiful sparkly beads, some really pretty luster finish, love those, and some cool bead caps, some potato chip beads here. Lots of sizes of bead caps, that's nice. Some metals, just a beautiful mix, but man, I love that black and white. I love the white ones, they're so pretty. So that is the Monarch Morning bead mix. And then we have the Empress Butterfly Bead Mix. That's this one. Ooh, look how pretty these are. So we've got beautiful purples in here, and silver and black. Oh, look at these butterflies. Oh, those are so cute. Look how sparkly. They are so sparkly. Wow, really pretty. Let me move that off. My camera doesn't like to try to focus on more than one thing. Here's another bead frame. Those are cool. Lots of stuff. Lots of stuff that's pretty in here. Beautiful, beautiful purples. Some really pretty iridescence here. Like, look at that. Silver. Ooh, the mermaid glass. I love this stuff. So cool. Looks like it has little lights inside. Whoops. Wants to roll off my hand. There it is. Really cool. And some silver metals, spacers. These are cool bead caps. Look here. It's got a thing you could do a dangle. I bet these go good with the drops. Yeah, look at that. Ooh, that's really cool. I'll have to do something with those. So really cool. This is the Empress Butterfly bead mix. Get this out of the way. And then we have the Dusk Flutter Bead Strand. So that would be this one. And again, just beautiful colors, beautiful beads. Look at that. These are all metal. This is a polymer clay bead with rhinestones. Just beautiful. Love the bead caps. And the amazing sparkle. So this is Dusk Flutter Bead Mix. And we have Summer Migration bead strand, or bead strand. Summer Migration bead strand. Ooh, here we go again with these whites. These are so pretty. Love those. Beautiful. Got some pretty golds, oranges. These are like ceramic. Really pretty ceramic beads. Gorgeous strand here. Rhinestone rondelles. Beautiful. Okay, and then we have a fancy wing pendant pair. Oh, that's these. So these have got crystals glued on. Fancy wing. Oh, these are pretty. So this is a pendant pair. I think I would do earrings just because there's two of them. Really pretty though. And they are acrylic. No butterflies were harmed in the making of these wings. Really pretty. Okay. Then we have Monarch Butterfly Charm Set. Lots of these. Okay, so here we have, oh, these are pretty. So this is very clever box. I like it. You've got the light and the dark, you know, the day and the night, the monarch butterfly and the lunar moth. Really cool box. So here's our little charm set. Very pretty. Very pretty. Fluttering butterfly charm set. That's this one. Those wings are pretty. Look at these wings. So cute. Okay, and then we've got some purple. Oh, and the little silver. Look at these charms. Oh my goodness, those are adorable. I love them. They have a little jump ring to hang kind of, you know, catty-cornered. Those are so cute. There they are, and then this really pretty sheer, like, wings. That is the fluttering butterfly charms. Okay, and then we have a Luna Moth metal pendant. That's this one. This is pretty. This would be really pretty to do some resin enamel in between the wings, and these, I may have to do that in here. Really pretty. Really, really pretty. Be cute to hang these on here, maybe. Yeah. That's gorgeous. So Luna Moth pendant. And then we have some cup chain. We have 18-inch amethyst and gold cup chain. That would be this one. How pretty and sparkly. Beautiful. 18-inch amethyst and gold cup chain. And then we have 18-inch crystal and gold cup chain. Ooh, look how pretty. And then we have the little cup chain findings in here. So wow, wow, what a beautiful magical mystery bead box. And we're going to use this cup chain today. And I think these findings right here. And we are going to create a really cool little pair of earrings. So let me get my stuff together. And I'll be right back to show you what you need to pull out of your box, okay? Okay, so here is the earring that we're going to make today. It's a beautiful sparkly little piece using this cup chain and these really pretty iridescent beads. So here's what you're going to need if you want to make this earring. You're going to need the teardrop finding. You're going to need the cages from the box. You're going to need these little rectangular beads. These are from the Empress Butterfly bead mix. You're going to need a couple of these oval beads as well from the Empress Butterfly bead mix. I have got a post earring finding. You can use any earring finding that you want. It does not have to be a post earring finding. That's just what I'm using. I have a ball head pin. I have an eye pin. And then I have the two pieces of cup chain, and we're going to be cutting those. And I have one clear 80 seed bead, okay? And your tools, and you're going to need some E6000 glue. And I think that that's everything for this. So let's scoot this guy right over here so we can have him as a reference. And what we're going to do is first we're going to make this little piece right here. So let's scoot these things out of the way. Now you're going to take your ball head pin and put it through the bottom of the bead frame. Then you're going to put your 80 seed bead on, and then this oval bead, and then we're going to go through the top hole here of the bead frame, and we're going to make a wrapped loop. So for the wrapped loop, you're going to take your chain nose pliers, bend your wire 90 degrees, and then take your round nose pliers and come up and over, rotate up, pull this around, and just take your chain nose pliers here and wrap. Okay, and we're just going to go right around a few times. You can make this loop as messy or as neat as you like, but you do want to wrap down toward the bead frame so that this holds the beads tight and they're not wobbling all over. So try to wrap down towards your bead frame, just like that. And then I went around just 2 or 3 times, and now I'm going to trim that off. And then if you have any little snag there sticking out, you can tuck it. Okay, and there's our first little component. Now we're going to take our teardrop. We're going to take our eye pin, and we're going to go ahead and hang these on the eye pin before we make the loop up there. And the reason we do that is because once you put the beads on, it's hard to get this back open without everything kind of messing up. So we're putting the cage bead on first and then the teardrop. And we're just going to close this right up, just like that. Okay, and there's what we've got. Now we're going to take this bead and put it right here on our eye pin. And we're just going to make another wrapped loop. But before we close our wrapped loop, we're going to put our earring finding on. So take your eye pin and bend it 90 degrees. Round nose pliers, come up and over, rotate up. Bring your wire back just like you're going to make the loop. And now we're going to insert our earring finding. And you want to make sure that you put it on to where your post is facing the back, and you may just have to open up your little loop here a little bit to get it on. There we go. Okay, so just like that. So you want, wait a minute, did I do it backwards? Yeah, I think I did. Yep, you've got to put it on the right way to where the post faces the back, otherwise your cage bead is not going to hang correctly. So let me redo that. There we go. Now when I hold it up, yes, everything hangs correctly. Okay, so I'm grabbing into the cross of the wires here with my plier, my chain nose plier. I'm taking my other plier and I'm just wrapping. And again, I'm just wrapping down toward the bead. Just a couple wraps around. And then we're going to trim it right off. And by going ahead and inserting those on, see, now we don't have to try to open this up, this eye pin up on the bottom with this beads and this tight wrap on it. It would be hard to get it open and get your pieces on without it just kind of loosening everything up. So I like to do that before. I like to put things on my eye pin before I do any wraps, any wrapped loops at the top. Okay. So there's what we have. Now, I'm going to take a little piece of plastic and lay this guy down on it, just so I don't get anything on my bead mat. And we're going to take our cup chain. Now for the middle piece, which is the amethyst color, I'm cutting 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 links down. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Cutting right below the 7th one, just like that. And that's all you're going to need. Well, you need 2, obviously, but that's all you're going to need for that. Now, for my Other ones hanging on the side, I need a 5 link and a 4 link. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I need 2 of those. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So you're going to need a total of 4. And then 4 link. 1, 2, 3, 4. And 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay. Move those out of the way. Now we're going to take our E6000 and clean off the top there where it's kind of dried. And you want to apply a good liberal amount. You can always take off the excess later, but you're just going to go right along the bottom here of your teardrop. And just like this. Okay? And then I have some tweezers here. You don't have to have them, but it kind of helps if you do sometimes. And I'm just going to lay right in the middle my amethyst piece. Now what I'm doing is I'm putting the entire first cup up here on the teardrop in the glue. Okay? So my first cup is entirely up on the teardrop, and then the rest hang down. You want to make sure it's straight. And then we're going to take our 5-piece one, put it right beside it. It needs to sit right up next to it. Our other 5-piece one on this side, right up next to the cups on your amethyst one, and then the 4s go right beside the 5s. And you want to get it on straight. And the good thing with the E6000 glue is it takes about 20 minutes to get a general setup, so you've got a little while. You can manipulate these if you need to. Okay, I'm going to pick it up, get a different piece because that one's got a lot of glue on it. And I'm just going to lay it down here and make sure that everything is situated exactly like I want it. You want the entire first cup of each strand to be up on your teardrop, okay? If it's not going to hold together very well. You want that entire first cup to be up on there. Okay, see how these are? The entire first cup is up on the teardrop, and it will adhere really well if you do it that way. All right, so now, after we get them on and we have them placed just like we want them, we're just going to let them dry. You need to let this dry for a good 24 hours before you would even attempt to wear it. You need to let it dry for a good 20 minutes before you would even pick it up, really, and manipulate it much. So just go ahead and let these dry for a little bit, and then we'll come back and hang them up so you can see what they look like. Okay, so here are the finished earrings. I think these turn out so pretty. They're sparkly, they're just unique and different, and yeah, I really like them. So I hope you guys enjoyed the video. If you did, please like it and subscribe, and I will have links for all the products and for the Magical Mystery Bead Box in the description box below this video. So check it out, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye.